We'll keep trying. What's up, Flapjack? Yeah, I've gotten a little better at the bridge skips, but I can only get it going from the, from the stairs at the cleft entrance over to the door. I have no idea how Gelly does it going the other way. I practiced that for a while and had 0 success. And of course you have to completely restart a new character, or at least as far as I'm aware. Every time that you screw it up and the bridge breaks, there's like no way to reset that for practice purposes. Yeah, I don't know it at all. I mean, I've seen Gelly do it. I have no... Have you done it? Have you managed it? Nice. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't understand the setup for it. Well, that's okay. I'm fine being bad at this. At least I helped with the routing. Oh, geez, like 2 seconds behind getting here. Yeah, I mean, it could get a lot faster. It's not great. This frame limiter makes my cursor kind of glitchy. You'll see that sometimes that my cursor will kind of glitch across the screen. It was worse when I was limiting it to a lower frame rate. It's better now, but it still happens and it's really annoying. But compared to, losing runs falling through the earth and having to make super precise jumps to avoid that, I don't know. I do think that my cleft routing is good, other than having no success with the backwards bridge skip. Other than that, if I could get that, my routing I think would be excellent for the cleft. How did you VSync it? Like, I don't see a VSync setting anywhere. Well, maybe I should check into that. That might be better. I'll take a look at that after this today. That might help. Because if I can get the best of both worlds, then that sounds awesome, right? Yeah, I'll have to look in my NVIDIA control panel. See if I can just VSync it somehow. And I have to look up what my monitor is. I can't remember if it's 120 or 144. So this, I think, is a routing improvement, is if you do another... Come on. Another bridge skip there, instead of climbing a ladder. I think that's an improvement over how it had been done. Should I seek the journey, Yisha? Okay, I'm seeking it. I'm looking for it. Could be anywhere. No one can really say where it might be.
Pieces of the tapestry, pieces of the journey. Find these remnants, these journeys. 7. 7 in each age. 7 here in the desert.
Apparently it was right there. The whole time. Who could have known? Yeah, but that just means I went fast on everything else, right? There's not much else I could have done. Yeah, I suppose that's true. That's a fair point. As long as you're still waiting for that cutscene, it doesn't really matter. That's a decent point. There's just not a lot else you can route in there. I've screwed up several runs today. Haven't completed one yet today at all. So... oh well. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'd all love to find a cleft skip in this, but in the meantime, have to just try to do it as fast as possible. But yeah, that backwards bridge jump, ugh. Maybe I'll get it at some point, but that's rough. I'm just getting slower and slower. I had a 609 out of the cleft, and then a 611, and now I'm up to 613. Jeez. It's getting worse and worse. That awkward parkouring doesn't matter as long as you make this cycle, though. I cut it a little too short last time and paid the ultimate price of a reset. Made it. As long as you make it before the disconnect pops up. That's right, I have to be ready to go back into first person because it pops me out there. Okie dokie. Here's the routing we figured out the other night. I lost one run, just missing a jump here. So I might take it a little slow just to be safe. Ultimately, you're kind of limited here by the Garrison cycle anyway. So minor time losses don't really matter as long as you make the Garrison cycle. Okay. Yeah, I do like the aesthetic of them. I quite like the aesthetic of all the Uru ages. The 8ers maybe the least, but they're still enjoyable. Hey Bonkin, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. So we need to set this one to 003. This just means click the right one 3 times. And now we are linking back to the Garrison Journey Cloth. Let's see if we pulled this off. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, I got under an hour about a week ago or so. Here's where the frame limiting actually pays off. Might as well grab it now. There's no harm in it because we have to wait for the big bridge anyway. Alrighty. Okay. Now we run for more than 30 seconds on this bridge. It's so slow. But this routing that we came up with is really nice because it hits this cycle that tightly, and this is exactly the correct bridge. Yeah, the music is great. I love the outdoor scene here. Yeah, no, I love Garrison outdoors. I wish Garrison just had more to it. I mean, it has one puzzle. And it's so very obviously incomplete. But yeah, getting this cycle to line up perfectly, and then the first door right in front of us when we come in here is going to be the conference room with the journey cloth. So that works out nicely. We were very pleased to get that worked out. Hey Trisari, welcome. Yes, that is in fact what we have figured out. When you first link to Garrison, it sets the cycle. And then the cycle appears to remain global for the rest of the time that you're playing the game. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Alright, we want to go to Teledon. Come on. There we go. Come on. Oop. Yeah, because it's extremely consistent with all of the cycles in Garisa. It doesn't seem to matter how much time you take prior to that. The cycles then always line up after your first link into Garisa. But it makes sense to do Garisa early to get your key, and you have to do it before you do Teledon, of course, because you get to the top from Teledon, and you can't finish the top unless you have turned on the power. I hate that I just can't quite see where I'm at. It's really hard to get. You can get to the right spot. I've done it before, but it's tough. Okay. I think I want to go left to catch up to the sun. Oop. That could have been better, but we'll take it. Maybe I should just jump that because it like stutters you and you walk really slowly down that ramp. With a jump you'll have the momentum stop at the end, but you'll get down more quickly. That might be faster. Marginal though. I want to keep that one on the right hand side. Hop into the spore bucket. Isn't there a thing in like one of the Star Wars prequels where they're riding around in like a big foundry that has buckets kind of like this? I seem to remember that. I haven't seen those movies in years. They weren't very good. Episode 2? Okay. They weren't very good movies, but I do remember that. Another thing I need to figure out is Vio's method of glitching down and falling down the elevator shaft here, because that would save some time over having to mess with these controls. But I'm just doing what I can for now. 2 jumps is bad. Click there. Come on. Click the foot pedal. Go upstairs. Seems dangerous with those big heavy things zooming around that fast. But a lot of stuff in this game seems like it would be dangerous. That one. Since I don't know Vio's elevator trick, it is faster to link out and then link to the main entrance of Teledon. Teledon. Main entrance. Unfortunately, I have to do all of this ladder climbing, which is unbelievably slow. So, on the to-do list for this game, see if I can just set up a VSync in my graphics card settings to avoid having to use a third-party program. That's A. B, see if I can figure out VO's elevator skip and Teledon. And finally figure out how to do backwards bridge skip, because that has eluded me utterly so far. Every time I either get stuck and can't move, or I just break the bridge. So I'm sure there's just a very precise angle that you have to hit it at. Do 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 do. All right, tromping through some nasty pipes. Let's pick up a journey cloth. And then let's play Kick the Rocks. This part is janky. But at least there's this, which is cool. It's one of the coolest parts in the run, is getting to do that. Because it looks pretty slick. I think because of the kind of the way it stutter steps you down those steps. Oops, that's right, I don't hit that lever. I just go this way. It's I think it's a little faster to jump down those steps, but I don't know, it's marginal either way. And heck, I could be wrong. Now a little more awkward parkour. Okay. It's very awkward. And we hit a borrow stone. Drop into a sewer. Then go right. And you go past 2 green lights before taking a left, and now you can go up. I'm not sure why they put such a convenient exit system from their prison, but I'm glad they did. Of course, there's no way out of this upper area, period. More time on ladders, hooray. Alright. Nice view up here, at least. I wish you could see the horrible monsters that they talk about that are in this forest, but you never see them. Alright, let's Relto. And we want to hit the Teledon Journey Link. Teledon Journey Link. That's the right one. All right. Head in through here. Skip that journey. I don't know if it's actually faster to jump those stairs, but it feels better. I wish you could keep momentum while jumping in this game. That would be great. Rotate over this way. And... oh, I rotated too far. Why can't I see the journey clock? Because I'm blind, apparently? Alright. Come on. You shoot that one rock. And then you link back to that journey, and you're right by the ladder, which is convenient. Okay. This door always takes forever. My split's a little misleadingly named. It's called Teledon Door, but really it's Teledon Borrow Cave symbol.
Your journey has begun. You can't imagine how these small things affect the future, but someday you will return.
Okay. Next up, Garisen. Now here we want to enter through the front door. Very important. Wonder if I could have fit something else in. I don't know. I do want to grab this. Don't forget to grab it. Over here. Scary. Here. Okay, made it. Made it.
Shura, peace to you, River of the West. 7 more journeys have moved you closer.
All right. Heading to Itagira. Close that one. Close that one. See if we can get this jump. We missed it. Dang. Time loss. Oh man, missing twice. cursor is like glitching. It jumps over where I want to click. Oh man, I got it first time on the run that I then screwed up. Got it. Well, this will be something to improve upon in the future. How about that? Never want to PB by too much, right? Assuming we PB here, but I think we should with the routing improvements alone. That was painful, though. That's right. Certainly not us. Scary. Okay. All right. Yeah, that was a painful loss of a good 30 seconds or so. But, especially after the run I had earlier where I got it first try. Really kind of stinks. That thing sucks too. That's a big way to optimize, is to just get faster at pushing that dumb thing around. But I still have hope that we'll be able to PB here. Plenty of room for improvement. Okay. Go on our peaceful little Easter egg hunt here. Go get our little Firefly buddies. Okay. Think I got him? Yeah. Don't forget to snag this one. It's just off the path. The sad thing is, even with how badly I fumbled the first cloth skip, it probably still saves time over actually like doing that puzzle the intended way, because you have to go back and reset them twice. All right. Be careful not to walk directly forward here. This is where I screwed up an earlier run that was much better. by just not holding shift long enough to sprint long enough. And so I dipped my toes in the water and lost my fireflies. It hurt. It hurt real bad. Oh. Alright, thank you for your services, fireflies, but you are no longer required. That was slow. Now we just pick up the one journey that we intentionally skipped before. And we can boogie on out of here.
You return again. Return to hear more. Return for a third pillar. It's an interesting cycle this coming in.
Alright, we've already set up the first two scopes in Kadish Talisa. Oh, that's interesting. This one recloses. Oh no, wait, I'm being dumb. It's already in the room. Oh, okay, so I wasted a few seconds there. Doy. Of course it's already in the room. I already went there. Erg. Okay. That's a mistake. Right out here. Alright, so this scope goes 373. There we go. I need to practice on this puzzle as well to be able to do it without turning on the lights. But I don't trust myself quite yet, so I'm going to turn on a couple lights. Safety strats. Got it. This scene is very pretty right here. One of the most kind of striking images from the game. Yeah. And get caught in that little glowing trench. It's annoying. Come on. Okay, so it's this one, 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 this one. Yes. Okay. I gotta get faster at that too, but I'm getting there. Another thing that'll just take more practice. All this just to get an awkwardly placed journey. Jump, down, reset, I said. Climb while the cutscene is playing. Make good use of that time. Let's see, and now we just need to do the final puzzle here in Kadish Talisa, and then we can get the journey and hit the door. Okay, one, five. That one's the easiest to input. Alright, now here we have a large amount of very awkward parkouring. Gosh, I hate this part. It's so bad. Because the game does so poorly at climbing. It's so poorly set up for that. But they make you do it. Oh, that one's always terrifying. As is this. Very scary.
The bones of Guildmaster Kadish speak louder than words. His bones are bones of Denis. He clung to the teaching.
Okay. On to doing everything again. First we go to Garisen. Journey, because we were sure to pick that up. Okay. Always tense, always tense. Scary, scary, scary. Glitching out a little bit, that's okay. And off we go. Next up, we'll do Teledon. Okay. Next up, we're going to do Kadish to Lisa, which is a scary one with all the potential pitfalls. Literal pitfalls. At least getting down is much easier than getting up to that journey cloth. Ugh. Gosh, that terrifies me every time. Alright. You could go a lot faster on that if you're willing to be a little more risky than I am. That's probably faster than jumping, actually, is just to run off at the end. Okay, so that's not a good order. I need to find what the right order is to be able to just easily run off. I'll need to take a look at that at some point. Put that on the to-do list. Because I want to be able to just kind of turn left and run and fall off, and there should be a way of doing that if I do the reduxes in the correct order. I just have to figure out what the order is. Okay, so going clockwise, it's eye, fish eye, target, snake. with my goofy names. Yep, it automatically put me back. Okay. Cool. Head for the tree. What did I say? Eye, fisheye, target, snake. Eye, fisheye, target, snake.
An ending has been written.
There you go.
You've done all that has been asked.
Yeah, so without... Yeah, thank you. That's a huge PB. Without all the screw-ups, definitely sub 50 is very doable.
You